Diego Riviera was born in 1886. He was a Mexican painter who championed the causes of Mexico's common people, peasants, and native underclass. Many of his paintings celebrate these groups and elevate them in art to a higher status than they held in the real world. Riviera's most important works include large wall mural paintings. These murals are filled with large, simplified figures and bold colors, and they tell stories about Mexican history and politics, including the 1910 Mexican Revolution. Diego Riviera also painted many smaller-scale works, including several versions of flower sellers, vendors, and carriers. All of these scenes represent the indigenous people of Mexico, but in a broadly generic or symbolic way. Notice that in all of these images, the human figures are practically anonymous, with their heads bowed or turned away from the viewer. The bodies and the clothing are simplified in shape and filled in with flat areas of color. These things remove any specific individuality and instead leave us with the type, the humble, poor worker. The flowers represent wealth or luxury, and these images symbolize how hard the poor laborers must work for the wealthy people's luxury. In all cases, the flowers seem more important than the humans, usually gathered in enormous bunches with a scale that almost seems to overtake the human figures. The colors of flowers are brighter too. The dark shadowed background around the edges of the painting serve as a sharp contrast to the highlighted flowers, which often fill up the entire picture plane. Also notice the way Riviera repeats colors and shapes to unite the image and create patterns. Each painting also seems to have one color that is unique, like the blue strap, the blue shawl, or a red belt. These details help return our focus to the human element of the picture, and despite the massive presence of the flowers, the human figures are solid and firm, crisp in their presence without a sense of struggle or unease. They may be poor, but Riviera portrays them as handling their burdens with pride and dignity.